Alrighty. It's Layton's mystery journey.
With Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy, and I'm sorry, what?
Are we on episode 3, I think?
Oh, we might be on episode 3. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, welcome. My name is Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And we are going to be heading out to continue this story. If you haven't seen the first couple of videos, welcome anyway. And if you have, well, here we go to continue.
We're gonna do it.
On our mysterious journey. We're going to grab the bull by the horns. Something about horns.
Before we fall off the edge.
Having followed Inspector Hastings to Big Ben or the Elizabeth Tower, it's glaringly obvious that one of the hour hands is missing. Could someone have stolen it? In order to investigate, Catriel and co. head for the clock room, the space behind the enormous faces that houses the mechanism of the great clock itself. We already did that part, though.
We did.
So, did it not save everything?
Oh, it's because
we just need to go back to map.
We need to go back
because we didn't go anywhere else. Because this is where we stopped. I can remember what we did. Can you remember what we did?
I can remember what we did.
Look at us walking. The little pixel versions of them are really cute.
They're very adorable.
There's Inspector Hastings. Look, even from this distance, I can see the furrows in his brow.
Perhaps his investigation isn't going very well. Whatever the heck that says, miss.
Sorry.
I had a weird moment of my entire life flash before my eyes. Am I in a game?
Find Inspector Hastings again. Well, we're gonna. He's right there.
We're gonna.
Look it, there he is. It's his sizable head, honestly. Ah, Cat, what have you got for me? Who did it and who's the culprit? Please, Inspector, calm down. I'm still in the middle of my investigation. Oh, I see. I have a quick question for you, actually.
It's pretty impressive that you already rely on me, considering the fact that, technically speaking, it sounds like I haven't ever done this work before.
And I'm less experienced than you are, because you're like the chief of police or something, and I'm, new. It's all right, though. I'm perfect. According to Mr. Lipsky, your officers examined the clock face. Is that right? Yeah, of course. I had them check the clock room, the clock face, and all round the outside as well. But there's no clues, no fingerprints, nothing. There really are no traces at all, are there? Well, I had them take samples from the floor and the walls and the clock face, and they're being analysed back at the yard now. Come on. Well, when will the results be ready? Shouldn't be much longer. So what's your next move? I think we'll head back to Chancer Lane.
Wait, Will? You mean we're going back to the office, Miss Layton?
You can't do that. We haven't got anywhere yet. I need your full attention on this case, Cat. Inspector Hastings, please. You mustn't be so blinkered. Sometimes you have to take a step back in order to see things for what they really are.
If anybody doesn't know what blinkered means, so there's a reference to actually horses with blinks. So they have these little blinders. So you'll see the horses, they're very fancy. It keeps them focused on one thing so they don't get spooked by things popping around. So you're saying he's basically being a horse charging forward, not paying attention to what's around him.
Wearing blinders. Is that so? Yes. So if you'll excuse us...
At least I think that's what blinkered means.
Hey, you're not serious? Goodbye. We want to take a look at the clock tower from over there.
I'm sure leaving the scene is the best idea, Cat. But then again, you're kind of a ridiculous child.
Yeah, you really are. Yes, of course. Come along now, you two. Let's get back to Chancer Lane.
Oh, thank you, miss. I would never be able to find my way there by myself, being as I've never really left the house much. This has been really horrifying, actually.
Illuminating in all ways. Also, I didn't know how I came to work for you either, other than perhaps your office was in the place that I was raised my whole life.
Pretty much.
It's no distance. We'll be there in a jiffy on the bike. Oh yes, I should explain how we move around during an investigation. She's still teaching us, isn't she kind? Examining the bike with a magnifying glass is the best way to cover longer distances.
All right.
Select the destination and touch the move button to head that way.
All right.
The next place to visit in terms of the investigation is highlighted with an exclamation mark.
Oh, well that's super useful. We don't actually really have to do any investigating ourselves then, Miss Catriel, do we?
I thought she actually told us that already.
It's simply a case of moving the magnifying glass over the bicycle and examining it. Doesn't that be a little redundant? You're examining a magnifying glass on the magnifying glass that's on the bicycle?
Precisely. So go back to Chancer Lane it is.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, there's the bicycle. Head to Chancer Lane. So back to map.
Else?
Parliament Square Garden. So, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Here's the bicycle.
Hang on. What did the about? There we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. A lively street in the heart of the city with an eclectic collection of shops.
Eclectic.
Move!
Eclectic
Move,
shop.
you!
That was
they
adorable.
have to run
they
behind
have sprites.
her. But if she's riding it, where are her two companions?
Well, they're dead.
They just had
They're
to walk.
dead. It's fine.
You've arrived at Chancer Lane Corner. These two sides of the clock have their arms.
We assume. Except that
Well,
they
we
said
can see them.
that
Three of the sides do have their arms, but I'm going, so we're not trying to get a better vantage point if the clock's still functioning.
But they mentioned that actually the side that's facing towards the clock is the one that actually doesn't have the hand on it, so they can see it too.
But not from here, according to this graphic.
I know, which is why I'm confused.
Well, here we are.
Ah, that's me.
Oh, sorry.
Well, here we are. Chanceling Corner. I've learned a thing or two since I left. Can I go inside now? I want to hug my blanket.
I also learned that it takes a lot of work to run after a bicycle, miss.
I think my whole leg is broken.
There are lots of interesting shops around here, aren't there? It's such a lively place.
We're here for a mini break, are we? Or is this just to fill
Good
up the
idea!
time?
First, let's have something to eat, because I can't focus on any one thing without taking care of me and doing stuff for me for more than 5 minutes if it's boring.
Why didn't you bring snacks, eh?
You know the old maxim, a rumbling tummy is a detective's downfall.
Aye.
Is that really an old maxim?
No one says that.
Yeah, no one says that. You just forgot to eat breakfast.
Of course they do. Well, you should. Anyway, tried to back you up. Please hold my hand.
Miss, I'll support you, and maybe you'll support me?
Because harassment is the perfect way to somebody's house, even if I've been inside and I'm a nice guy.
You know, thinking about it, I don't know this street very well at all, even though it's where the agency is located.
You're kidding me.
This is the perfect... I also grew up indoors, it's all right.
I grew up inside my dad's pocket.
Pretty much. Peeking out at all the great works he did. I can do that
Wow,
too.
Daddy Layton, you're amazing. That's Professor Layton. Okay.
Okay, Professor Layton. Can I have a biscuit?
Please, I'm so hungry. I'm
This-
dying.
It's the perfect opportunity to have a stroll down the lane and get better acquainted with our neighbourhood.
Seriously, Professor Layton, your pocket's really big, isn't it? Oh, well, you see, my pocket contains my child.
It's all right, I keep my child in there.
Oh, it was a responsible father. Luckies, eh? Well, at least I don't have to be on a lead. You're too smart for that, eh?
Interview people from the neighbourhood.
All right.
Oh, well,
So-
this is fascinating. All right, so first of all, I'm going to move the magnifying glass around and see if there's... That's the bicycle.
That's a bite.
Oh, shop window. Go!
I smell sugar, even from here, with my nose! My very own nose! I think it's a made-up nose, really, when I put it that way.
Because if I'd have smelled sugar, but, you know, with my ears, that'd have been harder.
That'd be a lot harder. What? Who knew? I was just sniffing around and suddenly I found a puzzle at the end of my muzzle.
That's
I
adorable.
rhymed. I didn't even mean it.
That happens, Cheryl. Puzzles get everywhere, you see. We just tumble them out into reality. Sorry, they just have minds of their own. And seeing as you found it, you can solve it.
Why me?
Because I want to see if you're worth keeping on. Go on, see if you can. Pound it out.
Excuse
Wow.
me, I'm a customer.
I hired you, you...
Well,
jerk.
you bitch. Like,
Excuse me.
man, you tart.
Use a special beam cannon to wipe out the fleet of UFOs that have appeared over the streets of London. Each UFO has a number on it, and this is the number of times you must hit to destroy it. All the UFOs must be destroyed. Each beam has enough energy to travel along one line only. All right. You can choose the direction of the beam, but you cannot travel along the same line twice. Oh, okay. To fire, touch where you would like the beam to travel. Well, we'll give it a shot. So, if you can't travel the same road twice, does it change direction when you fire it? Like, touch the arrow? Okay. So you're just going to walk through the dang board and hit these guys over and over again, I guess? Don't. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'll have to go around. Yeah, I don't have enough
Yeah.
moves for that. Damn,
That's
impasse.
also really hard. Actually, they should let you, like, have that for a bit.
I mean, they gave me another move. Whoa.
Apparently. Oops, sorry, that's my phone.
That's all right. We got this. All right.
I
Well, I
would just
can't
quit
do it
for
in
right
one
now,
more move.
honestly.
I mean, we can undo. What happens if we undo?
Undo.
Oh,
Just undo.
lordy, we can just undo. Alrighty. Well, that's a trick and a half, isn't it? All right. So I'm gonna have to run, like, through. Hang on. All right. So I probably should have gone through the 4 first. And then I'm going to go back through it to get to the other ones. Imagine? Don't know.
How do you get through the 2? You knock yourself off.
No, because I can go around here and then there
Yeah.
and then there. I have to go through it twice more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Hang on.
All right, let's try it.
So going up, down, over here, that way, and then
that
coming
way.
back down.
Is that 6 moves?
I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that might be right. Let's give it a shot. And then through here, yes?
Yep. And then you're going over.
Here.
Then up. And then
down. Yeah! Teamwork! We got
Woo!
this!
All right.
Almost makes a fish, but not quite.
Oh, look! I got it! Even though I'm paying you with... Okay, I'm not really
I've
paying
agreed
you,
to
but
pay
come
you something.
on.
You did it! You restored peace to the city. Focusing your attacks on the UFO with the highest number while attacking the surrounding UFOs was the key to destroying the whole fleet. Well, good job. UFOs in the city, though, that's unexpected.
Especially when nobody wants to freak out about it.
Alien attack has been added to your puzzle index. I also just honestly was like...
As a walk in the park for a hound like me.
Good job.
Oh, jolly good, Sherl. You could solve puzzles on top of everything else. Top dog.
You're a whole person. Very impressive, Sherl. I can see you're going to be very
Can you
useful.
imagine what would happen if she did it on her own and then,
dear.
like, it just plays, like, the game for you and she just decimates it and you're like, yep, this is why nobody actually plays her. She's clearly a jerk.
Because she does everything.
She could just do it. I don't like the sound of that. Hang on, does that mean that she actually really is a jerk? Just being like, I'm just letting you fop around because I find it to be funny.
I find it interesting when you guys do things and fail and have challenges.
Oh, gee. Yep. You see the clock face with the missing hand from here.
Oh, when I looked at it at first, I was missing it.
I
so
told
there
you.
it is. I knew we were supposed to be
But the thing
able
is
to.
for me, I'm like, this says it's down the lane. That's like over the house, isn't it?
I mean,
Or is the other one on the other side of the street? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't see where our agency is anyway. Oh, look, hint coins. You're supposed to talk to people. I know, but you told me there was other things in other places. So I am talking to people last, you bugger.
You
Bugger all. I would talk to you last. That's what I would do.
You
Because there's all these
marmalade.
things. Ah, I love outdoor seating like this. What a lovely idea.
You mean something that's been around for years? You sound
Is she
ridiculous.
a puzzle? You've discovered the perplexing preserve. It's been added to your collection. We just stole from that poor lady.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
It's fine.
I really
All right,
apologize.
well, let's talk to this waiter, perhaps. Ah, here we are. Oh, look. What a lovely terraced area this restaurant has.
Ah, ciao bella! I take your order, signora.
Haha, thank you.
Golly, he's a little familiar, isn't he?
Oh, who's jealous now?
Instantly.
Just before we order, I wonder if I could ask you something. Has there been anything unusual happening around here recently?
Anything unusual? Well, a lot of cutlery has been going missing lately.
Oh, it's metal.
Forks and spoons and things? Yeah, yes. And silver tray as well.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You mean they were stolen? I cannot say. There were no signs of breaking and entering, and no cash taken. Except for the coin cash, because you all need to realize that actually in Europe, they tend to use more coins than paper money. So that's a little weird, actually. So it doesn't seem like a burglary, exactly.
The metal they're stealing is never actually coins.
All right.
I see. Well, thank you. Now, would it be all right if I ordered? I'd like the squid ink spaghetti and the fetid herb salad on the side, please. Oh, that sounds expensive.
Okay, squid ink
That sounds
spaghetti
expensive.
is so ridiculous, as far as I know. But okay,
Ah.
sounds delicious.
And then the chef's ominous omelette special, the hellfire risotto, and the mushroom surprise gnocchi, please. All at the same time. Wow, she is hungry, girl.
And they say dogs have eyes bigger than their bellies.
Whoa.
For a minute there, I actually thought you were attempting some serious sleuth work.
What did I just tell you, Sherl? An empty stomach is a detective's worst enemy.
We're going to be doing fat shaming now.
I don't think so.
Okay, I must go write all that down before I forget.
Yeah, because
Wrong
you don't have
accent.
any pockets in your apron, so... Wow, that was it. That was the whole piece. Just right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Okay. Missing cutlery. Well, somebody is genuinely taking metal things from places.
And it seems to be a metal scrapyard, so somebody's doing something.
Cutlery and other silverware have been going missing at a restaurant on Chancellor Lane, possibly related to the recent metal thefts in the capital. Because our good friend that... Oh, well, here we are. Let's try this, gentlemen, while we're waiting for our food.
Apparently.
Ah, here we go. Oh, this place serves the best seafood in town, so it does. I've sailed the 7 seas and this place tops them all. Now I've had a bellyful, I suppose I should be heading. Gotta get back to work. Let's see, what time's Big Ben got? Oh good, at least it's not the Banjack's clock face on view from here. That would have been just my luck, especially seeing how as I'm as how I'm after losing me watch and everything. I really rely on the old clock tower now.
Gosh, the missing hand of the clock is already inconveniencing people, it seems. Exactly, which is why we need to be pushing on with the investigation, not sampling every dish on the menu.
Well, that was not super enlightening. Oh, here we go. Ah, that was absolutely delicious. I do believe I may be full.
I hope you didn't, stuff yourself. Maybe. You just ate for 4.
Good. Stop making out that I'm a glutton. You and Ernest shared the food too.
Yes, and it was yummy.
My sneeze all over everything.
Woo!
Whoa, okay, here we go.
Well, anyway, shouldn't we be getting back to the investigation now? Good idea, Sherl. We simply have to recover that hand before Ambassador Fudefafa's visit tomorrow.
I love it. I just love Fudefafa. Fudefafa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've satisfied our appetites, yes, but now we've enjoyed a meal. There's something else that must come before anything else.
It's called
dessert!
You want more? What is this with kawaii desu, bowling over cute characters? They're like, I'm going to eat you out of house and home, basically.
I am itty bitty and a tornado of eating food.
I'm a tornado of mouths.
No.
Well, there is a nice looking cake shop further up the street.
That would get us moving, in the direction of learning maybe something.
Please?
It was fascinating to interview that man while we were eating.
Well, please don't kill the dog. You know Sherl can't have chocolate.
Yeah. Yes, you're right, Ernest. I've admired their cakes through the window for too long, and I will be careful of Sherl and his poor chocolate needs. I'd already made up my mind to pay the place a visit before long. This is the perfect excuse.
We're never going to find the hand in time.
Additionally, it suggests you're very well funded for a young lady.
No kidding, this is the new day, because you said brand new day at the shop, so you've never had this job. How much money do you have?
Yeah, what she's
Holy
got
crap.
is just this, like a brand
Lipski's
new...
patisserie, so you're going to put the... Yeah.
Can we? No, it's nothing.
Oh, dang.
Dang. I was hoping...
No, we already looked at that one.
We did. All right, to the bike.
All right, fine.
A London landmark and its surroundings. The tower is colloquially known as Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower. Whee!
Wait, is that going to take us back?
No, it should take us to the spot that we were saying.
Nope.
Oh, it
we
did.
didn't.
Just all the way back.
Yep, back to
map.
Hang on. No. All right, so, hang on. Do this. Tap that.
You can do it.
All right. So, Chanceline,
move. Thing. Sorry, we had to run them back and forth across the sea. I just want little sprites of them panting behind her. So what we want to do is go there.
Yep, so we have to go
back to map,
and then you gotta tap that part. So when it's further away, you use the bike. When it's up close, you just use
walk
the map.
to it. Okay, that's fine. I can do this. Oh no, there's a giant teddy bear. Wow. Smell that delicious sweet scent.
I think I'm gonna vomit.
Seeing all these tasty treats lined up before my eyes is making my tummy rumble.
You're hungry? After that 10-course meal? Here, let me lay this in a little bit further. I am pretty distressed, honestly, because this is ridiculous, Mum?
It's like when we were watching Oran High School Host Club, and somebody finally broke the fourth wall and pointed out that the kid who eats sweets all the damn time is unrealistic and completely creepy if taken literally.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what they say, Sherl? There's always room for dessert.
The little flower cupcakes are cute. Now, let's investigate all the tempting offerings they have on sale.
How about investigating the case?
Or, my case. Something.
Oh, I say, that pastry chef looks awfully familiar. Do we know him from somewhere?
Let's find out. Oh, we do.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Hello! Looking to take a little something
it could
on
be a
tooth
different
there?
voice.
What? You can't decide what? Ah, you're the serviceman from the clock tower.
That's it. Yes, it's Mr. Lipsky again. So you run a cake shop as well as being a technician for the clock in Elizabeth Tower? You must be rather busy.
Of course, I do not. I'm Alex Lipsky. Running the pastry is my only job. You mistake me for my twin brother, Hans. He's been working in Big Ben, not me.
Oh, I see. You have a twin. Well, that explains it. How extraordinary, bumping into both of you on the same day. That's not supposed to be suspicious at all.
Unplanned.
And how interesting that you both got into such different lines of work. And you are constantly licking your lips at me, so
yes.
I'm a little disturbed.
It's okay. We're using polyjuice potion. It's fine. At first, maybe Baker and technique look poles apart, but there are more similarities than you think.
Really? What kind of similarities?
But we must both be good with hands. We have always had skills to work with complicated things since we were young boys. My Brasty works with clocks. I work with cakes. But we both
My
must
Bratsy.
Bratsy. What's a Bratsy?
I think that probably is like a term for like your bro. I don't even know.
Anyway, but we both must work with our heads and our hands in the same way. Now I'm gonna keep looking at you.
Does sound like you've both chosen very difficult professions. Honestly, baking is hard as crap.
Baking is hard. Being a pastry is much harder even.
Oh,
It's a lot of skill. No, yes. Anyway, you coming here to buy cakes, not talk, I think? Please, take a look and tell me what you want. Thank you. We will. We'll have a good look around at everything. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Because I'm suspicious.
Oh, dear. That looks like a doll, not a child.
No kidding.
I'm afraid you look like a doll and not a child. All right, we are going to vandalize your shop whenever it turns orange or puffy. Well, here we go. Oh, just look at all those lovely buns and cakes. Desperate to be eaten. Desperate.
I mean, they need to be eaten or they will go bad.
Yes. Dang, I thought the wastebasket was a sure place.
Me too.
What a fine selection of cakes. I don't know how you'd ever choose between them. Yeah, that's the girl. All right, teddy bear, it's your turn. Oh, dear.
What a strange place to find a big teddy bear like this.
Honestly, the way it's shiny, it looks like it's made of candy.
I bet you it's made of food. It's so sweet, isn't it? Well, then, it is in a sweet shop. Ha-ha!
That was terrible, Ernest.
It was fine. Truly terrible.
It could have been a clever pun, or a more clever pun, but it was cute.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Anyway, I suppose it's just here as a decoration, is it?
No, Ernest. I mean, it was absolutely awful.
Truly awful.
Wow.
Oh, come on, y'all. Chill out.
Here we go.
Well,
Good
I
job,
think
boy.
you'll just have to grin and bear it.
Good job. Oh, wait a minute, though. There's something strange about this bear. Oh, that's not a bear. That's one of my cakes.
Really? That's such a real bear? I had no idea at all. It's also realistic.
Is everything in here actually one of your creations? No. Yes. Everything you see in my shop is cake or pastry made by me to look like something from everyday life. Except the shelves, maybe? No, even the
Including
shelves.
yourself.
All of it, even the wastebasket. Well, I can see that you have a rare talent, Mr. Lipsky. It is my fun to see how much like real thing I can make my creations. I use all different ingredients from around the world to make things look exactly lifelike. How do they taste?
I don't know, kidding.
At this moment, I experiment with wafer.
Oh, wafers are really soft and delicate.
They
That would be
really
tasty, just soft and crumbly.
Oh dear,
Mm.
Scandal is
I'm fine.
drooling. It's fine.
Num, num, num. Well, your efforts are certainly paying off, Mr. Lipsky. These creations are capital.
As far as they look, but we haven't tried anything, so we don't really know. No, yet my customers like it. They want these cakes for presents, for their friends, and for parties. Bear is made mostly from wafer as well. The eyes, they are chocolate. All right.
Wow, so impressed. Let's have a bit more of a look around, miss.
All right. Well, wafer bear, the doll child. All right, back shelf.
Ooh.
And we're back again.
The shelves are full of marvellous ingredients Mr. Lipsky used for his baking. Look!
It all seems to be very complicated. Apparently, even the slightest difference in the amount of sugar can result in a total failure.
Oh, yes, miss. You have to be extremely good attention. Must have extremely good attention to detail. Rather like what's required for this puzzle that I just whipped right out in the middle of the store.
Busted it out right here. There's
fine.
this puzzle. So many pick-a-rats, falling scales. Here are two sets of digital scales. The displays are both broken in the same place, so the bottom left part of the number does not show up. For example, the number 6 would appear as 5. The sugar being weighed is showing up 1 gram heavier than it is on the left-hand scales, and 1 gram lighter than it is on the right-hand scales. What is the actual total number of grams of sugar on both scales? Oh dear, I don't know how I'm going to be at this. Alright, so we just can't really see what the number is. So if it's not showing anything, are we supposed to put sugar on the scale?
Try pepping the thing. No.
Hang on.
Not that part yet. Back button.
Back.
Hit this. Oh, dang.
No, that's that. Alright, so nothing is showing on the scales at the moment.
What?
I've got, like, if they're not showing anything, then it's not a number.
Is that the number? Is 9 and 9, so 8 and 7? Right?
No.
Well, number 5, 1 gram heavier than it is on the left-hand scales. so 9, or 8, so it's 9, and 1 gram lighter in the right-hand scale.
But what else does this, like,
7.
this isn't, except for the rest of it's supposed to be correct, it's only not working there.
Yeah.
So how would that make a 7 if we filled that in as a, whatever it's supposed to be?
So, hang on. Am I reading that right? Okay. So 1 gram heavier it is on the left-hand scale. So if it looks like it's showing either an 8 or a 9, right?
Well, I mean, see, the thing is if all of them are lit up except for that one, then it can only be an 8 or a 9. Any other number would have to remove some that are
right.
there.
But the thing is that it is already, but this already is, so it's weighing too much. So either this is and this is.
Oh, okay. So then this would, if this one's too heavy, that would be actually an 8, and if this one's too light, that would actually be a 7.
Well, it's an 8 or a 9. So
Right.
if it's too heavy, right? So where are things going? Well, if it's an 8, it has to be a 9, so it can't go any higher than that, right?
Right, because it only
an
has, right.
Or it was a 7, and now it's an 8.
And now it's an 8. How are we supposed to tell?
I know. I'm like, hi.
I'm gonna
Try the hint thing.
I'm
That's
gonna
a-
freaking hint. I don't know. I've
Oh, yeah.
one spent. Yeah, go ahead. Work out which numbers would not display properly due to the broken section. Okay.
Yeah, well, we already have that. Like, literally.
Like every number except for like 6 is not going to display properly. 5 would display properly.
No, because that corner's sealed off. Why would you
no,
say 5?
would display properly if it were lit up displaying.
Yes.
So
1 would
4 would display
What would be
properly.
screwed?
1 would work because 1's on this side.
Oh, is it on that side? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 would be fine.
2.
3 would be fine.
2 would not work because it would use this.
Yeah.
All right, and then 3 would be fine. 4 would be fine. 5 would be fine. 6 would not be fine. 6 would not work. 7 would work. 8 would not work, and 9 would work.
Okay.
So, how is that supposed to help us?
So 1 gram heavier than it is on the left-hand scale. So it has to be either 8 or 9 on this side.
Yeah.
8 or 9 on this one. Then right-hand scale is
so
lighter.
Wait, so it's heavier on this side, so it has to be actually an 8 over here, and then a 6 over here.
Why?
Because if it's 1 gram lighter, but it would be displaying a 9, then it would actually be 8. Because it says the left-hand scale is displaying heavier.
Yeah, by 1. But it's...
I don't know. I'm just gonna hint.
It's fine.
Like, this is just gonna, this is not my specialty. Right, locked. Yes. The 4 numbers that would be affected by the broken section are this. Yes, I know that.
Yeah, we got that, honey.
So, I've got
You're useless.
nothing. Look at the numbers 0, 2, 6, and 8 and figure out which ones would turn into other numbers in their bottom left if their bottom left did not display. What? That's fine, but the scales on the right are displaying a weight that is 1 gram lighter. Yes.
Yes.
The only number that would work here is 6. Try to work out the number on the left-hand scale using the same method. Okay, so 6 is the only number that would work there to be 1 gram lighter than something. And then the other one's going to be 1 gram heavier?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
So...
If it's 6 and 7, then it's 11? Oh no, 13. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't freaking know.
Submit.
Oh, no.
I have no
I
clue.
got nothing, dude. Like, it's not working for my brain right now.
I don't understand it.
There are only certain numbers it could be. Yes, I know.
I know that, smartass. Thank you. Come on.
I mean, I don't care. If we quit, what happens?
Hang on.
Okay, so the thing is it has to be 6 and something, right? So it's 6 plus something on the other side. And when it says the only numbers that would work, but 6 can't work over here, when it says it would work because there's no marker.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
Like
you're
it
full
would
of
break
crap.
the 6.
Yeah.
So whatever it's trying to explain, I'm not understanding.
I don't understand either.
But if it's saying the answer over here is 6, then it has to be some between plus 6 and 9. If we've already added 7, let's try 5. 6 plus 5 is 11, yes?
I don't think it's like that at all. Because the thing is that if it was 9 and 9, you have 18.
But we know that the answer over here is 6, period, no matter what, because they said it in the 4th hint. This one's 6.
So try 8. 6 plus 8.
Okay.
So
14?
14.
Okay.
least assuming they told us the truth. I have no clue.
I don't think so. That is
Yeah,
it?
that's
How
it.
the hell does that work? Well done, but how the hell does that
I'm
work?
like, no. I don't know. I was just like, I think we had it. It was just being... It doesn't...
I don't get it at all. So 6 being the only number that would be foiled, I guess?
What?
Alright, I don't get it.
That was dumb. I didn't
That's
get that
fine.
at all. That wording was weird.
Not working for my brain. Failing scales has been added to the puzzle index. We gotta watch your temperature too, so there. Ha!
Oh, brava, miss, except it was you that did it, but alright.
I think a cake is in order to celebrate this little victory. Sadly, though, we'll have to wait until after the investigation, I think.
We're not
Suddenly you're gonna
done
be
yet.
responsible? Suddenly?
We're not done yet. Talk to
Yeah, we didn't question the girl. She looks
These
strange.
cakes are simply divine, and so beautifully presented as well. Alex is really so talented. He can make any cake in any shape you can think of, you know?
Even the shape of,
A clock hand.
or a potato.
I like potatoes. They all look so sumptuous. I never did decide what to buy. I think I want these. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, maybe.
Do I feel like walking? Yeah,
Oh, no. Yes. When I come here, oh, isn't it mimicking the charming way Miss Alex speaks?
Is that charming?
Is
I
that
thought it
going
was
to be a thing that
insecure.
we're going to need to remember? Because
The charming way he speaks, because, I love the little sort of, changing it. Oh, no. Well, examine the cupcakes. Aren't these pretty? These cupcakes with a beautiful rose topping?
I'm also, you know what I'm entertained by? As
Oh,
far as
no.
I can tell, there's no way to go into the back.
Yeah, what else? Where does he cook these things? You've discovered multicolored macaroon. It's been added to your collection in your handbag that holds the entire world.
The whole world. There it is.
All right, what's about your clock? Is it a cake
Hi.
too?
Oh, the clock is a cake as well.
It is!
Ah! But I'm just like, there's no kitchen in the back, as far as I
No,
can tell.
there's no back.
Explains why the hands aren't turning.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? I genuinely thought it was a real clock at first.
Hint.
That's not a hint, is it?
Unless it's like it wraps around the corner?
I don't. I guess there is a back over there.
Yeah, it could be.
It suggests one.
Mr. Lipsky said that all the ornaments and decorations in the shop were cakes he'd made, didn't he? Which presumably means these flowers aren't real flowers, does it?
Yes, you're quite right, Ernest. On closer inspection, they're actually made from icing, sugar, or something. I wonder what they taste like.
Miss Layton, no, you can't possibly take a bite out of such a beautifully made object.
This is the problem I have
That's
with decorative
the-
bars of soap and decorative candles.
I
They're
know.
such pretty pieces of artwork. I don't want to destroy them.
No kidding. But they're very temporary, too.
All right, investigate the pastry. We did that. Did we already look at this one?
Yeah, that was the one we just did.
Yeah, we just did that one. All right.
Gingerbread cake? What was that? Right there.
It's the chimney.
Yes.
The actual chip. Oh, okay.
That's
It's
a
just
coin.
that.
That's
You
fine.
found a hint going.
I'm like, I did not understand that puzzle.
I
I'm actually
didn't
kind
either.
of frustrated going, what was that?
What the heck?
That was a logic
All
game
right,
I
so
can't
we
find.
are out.
We have one more we're missing.
Oh, it does say that. I forgot that it was telling us that thing. All right, well, what do we... Him? Like, we
Maybe?
haven't directly talked to him. Hang
Yeah, I
on.
tried directly talking to him.
Okay. Because we didn't just do that. Let's see here.
Yep.
Have you made your decision? Oh, it's so hard. Everything here looks so tasty. By the way, Mr. Lipsky, did you know the hour hand of the clock, one of the clocks is missing on the Elizabeth Tower? No, yes, I know, of course. My Bratsy is worried about this.
Yes, Hans said he was hoping to have it repaired as soon as possible.
He cannot relax if clocks are not running as they should.
I mean, you wouldn't either because, baking and on time and shit and
Right.
whatever else, but okay. No, naturally. I understand how he feels, being stuck inside a house and having nothing sometimes but the clock to entertain me and donging out slowly at night and
Watching its hands move slowly around the face.
it was pretty and golden.
That's pretty. It was good. It was the height of my day. Is
Pretty
that the whole
much.
thing? So, have you decided what you like? Just reset it. Okay, I think it.
No, that was it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Yes, I
Am
think
I reading all the difficult
I'll go for some of your.
profiteroles?
I don't even know. Profiteroles. Please. That's probably French and I got nothing. Profiteroles.
Profitoilets!
I mean, it probably says profits. Profits. Profits? No, yes, but you have to wait a short time, if you don't mind. I always make my profiteroles fresh. I only put cream into cases when they're ordered, never before. That way, cases remain crisp, like they should be. Oh, I'm licking my lips already. Good. Then I'll go into the kitchen and make for you. Please, wait here. Wow.
Picked up a scent, cat.
Actually, the rubbish bin here has caught my eye. I've been trying to examine it the whole time, you crazy person.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll finally let me do it. It could do with being emptied, couldn't it? Well, the rubbish is spinning out.
Yes, which seems out of place in such an elegant shop. Actually, yes, let alone having it in front of a display where it blocks customers.
No kidding. It looks like there's mostly paper in there. Perhaps we should investigate?
Here we go, nosing through the trash. Yep, let's gut it.
Huh? There's lots of shreds of paper in the bin.
It's a sketch of something by the look of it. I wonder what.
You can't tell with all the paper and pieces like that? Are we going to have to do a puzzle to put it back together?
I think we're going to have to do a traditional puzzle, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh boy.
No, we'll have to do something about that. Here we go to reassemble the paper.
I called it.
The rubbish bin was drawn like a traditional animated object. It looked so out of place.
Yeah, right? I was like, it was calling.
There are some pieces of paper in the bin with something drawn on both sides. Put them back together as one sheet and figure out what the pictures show.
It's the clock head.
It does look like the clock hand. Look at that. Let's see. Slide the paper to move it around in the frame, taking care not to overlap any pieces. You can't move the pieces that are already in position. You can flip over the paper by touching it. Cool. Alrighty, sounds fine. So this is not a clock hand, but that is. So this is what we're looking for more as, I would think. That was really, really opportune. Alright, so I don't know, but I think, yeah. Alright, this is more clock handy, so that's more curly and pet. No, that doesn't go there.
Whoa, friend, that is wildly
It goes
off.
there. Here it is. Hold on, we're getting there. We're going to figure this out. Alright, so that one actually goes on the bottom. And then these are going to be...
Whoa.
Hang on, I'm playing with it, alright? Let me learn! That was the wrong one, so this is right. And then this is going to be another piece up here. So we'll take that away and put that there. But we don't know if that actually goes there. This might go...
Wait, does the whole thing... Can the whole thing be flipped? Hang on. Try flipping the whole damn thing if you're like... Nope,
yeah, no,
the stationary
the stationary ones are genuinely stationary. And we can't overlap anything. And that's...
It's an octopus.
Hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's clock hand. So this has got to be in here somewhere. But that can't be it. Alright, let's move this. It is. It's a squid. Yep. So...
There you go.
There it is. I mean, I think. Submit. There we go. I was like, hang on, it's not done? Yeah, it's done. Yes, puzzle solved. That one wasn't too bad at all. Holy cow, that was terrible.
That was fine.
Compared to the other one, that was great.
We had two of them now that just don't make any
sense. You did
sense.
it! Putting the pieces of paper back together showed a recipe for some bread in the shape of a squid. On the back is something that looks like the hand of a clock. So
are we going to hide the clock
hand in a squid bread so that
but
we
also
can
there's
ship
still
it somewhere?
wondering how in the world did you get the hand down? Do you know how much that dang thing weighs?
And how big it is? How big the squid bread would freaking be?
No kidding.
Huge! Alright, here we go. Solve
that's going to be a lovely misdirection. Oh, look, you can see what it is now.
Looks like some kind of recipe for squid bread, apparently. And since I liked squid ink pasta so much...
sounds really unappetizing even to me.
I might love squid bread. It'd be beautiful. The dark colour would be lovely.
Look at the back, though.
What's on the back?
There's something drawn on the back as well.
Let's see. It's the missing hand of the Elizabeth Clock Tower.
And there are instructions about how to make it, too. It's a blueprint, miss. What the devil is a blueprint of the hand of the Big Ben down in a rubbish bin over Alex Lipsky's past year?
I think we'll keep hold of that particular piece of rubbish.
Is that all right, miss? Without asking, I mean.
Well, it was in the bin, Ernest. I think it's safe to assume it's no longer something Mr. Lipsky wants.
Oh. Let me yawn at him. There comes the man himself. Look.
And has he brought the pastries? Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your Lipsky special profiteroles.
Profit rolls.
Profiteroles. Profiteroles.
Profiteroles.
Profiteroles.
Yeah, I got like my Cheerios.
I love how your eyebrows are so enthusiastic, like your actual brow.
Cutting through your chef hat.
Or they're just covering the front of your chef hat. You have these folds of skin just lifting above them.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh.
No, yes, thank you. I hope I see you again sometime. I'm sure you will. goodbye now. Good. Now we've taken care of dessert. I think it's time we headed back.
Finally, back to the matter at hand.
You mean the matter of the hand? Ha!
The matter of the hand.
Yes. All right. Now we got that one. So we
got
got one more,
piece.
and that'll be the end of this chapter.
I guess.
All right. Clock hand blueprint. I can't even say
Blueprint.
it after Perfilius.
So I'd have pieced together from scraps of paper found on the blah blah blah. Well, you missed the thing because we were
Sorry.
trying to read the one, but you're a jerk. Collect all the clues necessary, and I don't know which one it was. It was that one. You don't.
Yes. There you
Cutlery, another. Wait, it's not that
go. No,
one.
not that one. We just put.
Oh my god. Pieced together from scraps of paper found in the rubbish bin of Lipsky's pâtissier. Sketched on the back of a recipe that was a drawing of the clock.
Yep, that was. Now we're missing one piece, and then suddenly she'll tell us what we didn't know. Ah! All right, head back to Chancellor. Okay, back to map. We'll go here, so we can get back to the bike, I imagine.
Pretty much.
And then we'll use the bike to do something else, or maybe it'll look different
To
here.
do something. All right, Cat. Where to next? Before you need to run around and basically run to the toilet, I'm sure. You've done the restaurant and the cake shop. Please tell me you're full now.
Yes, I couldn't eat another thing.
But I could drink something.
So let's carry on down to Chancellor Lane, because I am thirsty.
I'd like some
Mighty
wine.
thirsty.
We keep heading north. We'll arrive back at the office. Oh, I know what you're thinking, miss. We're stopping in for a quick strategy meeting, aren't we? To discuss our next move. Nope, just booze.
Wrong. There's a lovely little boutique shop next to the Layton Detective Agency. I thought we could have a peek.
Have a peek? Good woman. A boutique shop, miss?
Yes, but I'm adorable, so even if I make no sense and you're so sheltered, you're going to love me anyway.
Pretty much. All right, that's enough, Cat. Get your mind back on the job. Come on, Ernest, back me up here. Because clearly we're the ones who are sane, and she's the one who's not sharing anything, because this is the way the writers wrote her, and we're just being ridiculous and obtuse for,
No
funsies.
reason. On the other hand, I know everything, and I'm not telling any of you because, you're so cute and plebeian. It's fine.
Hello, plebes.
Well, if Miss Layton wants to find you more delightful clothes to wear, then I'm all for it, actually, because that doesn't make me a creep at all.
Because she's super cute. And also,
Give me strength.
the last place actually had something relevant to the investigation, so maybe she does know what she's doing. Who
Again,
knows?
like I said, I think that's mostly set up, honestly.
Come along, the boutique awaits. Chancellor Lane Corner. So,
Yay!
yeah, I was saying now we're
Yes,
going
I'm
down
gonna
the
go for
other way. Do. All right. Go to the front door of the Layton Detection Agency.
Back to the map.
Right.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Great. Happy
There we go. We got this.
days. Oops, we didn't read the description. That's
Whoops.
fine.
That's fine.
We're all
That's
dying
alright.
in hell anyway.
Dying in hell. Oh, look, there we are with our nice little L. And there's a boutique next to it.
Well, here we are outside the Layton Detective Agency. So, where's this boutique shop?
It's just next door. Come along. It looks like it's
A mess.
Hindi.
Huh. Are you really a detective? I'm starting to have my doubts. Will it be open, do you think, miss?
Is it a Sunday afternoon?
Perhaps it's closed for the day. If it's just a small shop.
You could be right, Ernest. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Barrel indoors.
Yep, barrel in. Oh
Talk
my
to the
goodness.
cat,
Look at your haircut. It's amazing.
The cat.
Come here, cat. I don't know what that was.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, a little cat. It looks like a stray.
Perhaps it's lost, do you think? Poor mite. We'll have to find its mother.
All right, we'll have to find its mother.
Ha-
Hang on, are you a puzzle?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the cat's a puzzle?
Why? It's a cat.
Secretly, I am a puzzle rather than a cat. This is a ladder lottery. You need to add horizontal lines to it in order to reunite lost little ones with their mothers. What's the minimum number of horizontal lines you need to add? Touch the box to input your answer for an explanation of how ladder lotteries work. Touch the menu button to the left of the puzzle summary text. With the ladder lotteries, you start at the top and follow a vertical line down to the bottom. That's true, and you just go... When you hit a horizontal line, you must go along it, and when that hits the next vertical line, you start following that one. I remember that. I've done that before. All right, so you need to make it to there. You need to go straight. Ugh. So you're going to have to go somewhere else and then back. You're going to have to come all the way over here. So you're going to have to travel this way and then travel back twice. You're going to have to travel over. Holy crap. So
Assuming that each one doesn't
how many
be
horizontal?
forced into...
So this would be 1, and then 2. Like, is it lines all the way across, or is it lines between? How are we counting
It's lines
them?
between.
So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the deer where she's going, and then he would use one of those 2 to get where he's going, so that's 4 still. But this one's got to go over and back, so that's 5. And then this one needs to go over, but can use the one with the deer's using. And this one can go over 5.
Sure, it's a bit.
Let's see what happens. Do I need to say 0, 5?
No. Puzzle solved! Excellent!
I have played these games before a couple of times. I just didn't realize it was called a ladder lottery. That made way more sense than the other one. See, there we are. See, the deer had to go all the way over, and then we had to have one go back.
Yep.
Yep. Nice. Nice. All right. You did it. They all look very pleased to see their mothers. There's several ways to place the 5 horizontal lines. There really are.
Amuses me.
Hmm.
Cat.
There is no cat. We
That
still
cat is
didn't help the cat.
screwed.
That cat does not get to go home.
Meow.
We just helped other things. I don't think it was lost at all.
No, I'm sure you're right, miss. It actually doesn't look like a kitten. I was worrying for nothing, which is what I was wondering, going, that's an awfully big kitten.
It would be. All right, well, that was a puzzle. All right, gentlemen with the hair, let's see.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Oh, no, it's Ringo.
All
I
right.
think you find this place is empty until recently, but someone has set up shop here now. Layton Detective Agency, it says in the sign. See, open bracket, in other words, a snoop service, close bracket. You can't trust detectives if you ask me. They're as bad as the master criminals are supposed to be investigating.
Well, you can trust the Layton name. The agency's motto is any mystery solved. I made it my personal mission to get to the bottom of any and every conundrum.
To the bottom.
Yes, to get to the bottom. I'm just going to get that bottom.
Yeah, I need to get a bottom.
That my clients
might
throw
need
at me.
You're the detectives? Oh, Bomb, you're such an idiot. Idiot. Baka.
It's all right. Please feel free to come in for a consultation if there's anything we might be able to help with.
Right.
Right, I hate you already.
I just
That should have been something. All right, bunny costume. What are you doing out here?
Okay.
Sangria's famous bomboños! Special price just for you, see? Bomboños!
Campaños.
Ponyos?
I'm sure I've seen you before somewhere, loitering around suspiciously.
I'm not suspicious. Why, Benny?
Anyone wearing an outfit like that needs treating suspiciously. Pompoños are a special souvenir from my homeland, Sangrio. If you have pompoño, they say you get good luck forever. They say your dreams come true. They say you'll be eternally happy.
Wow.
Gosh, it almost sounds too good to be true.
I think we'll have to decline. I'm afraid we're in the middle of an important investigation at the moment.
Pompoñant.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't say no. If you don't like my pompoños, how about the puzzle?
A puzzle. Oh dear, it's a puzzle. This one actually has several puzzles. Oh dear.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know what to do with the pigarets. Puzzling paints.
Well, so we
How
earn
is
things
this
at the very
related?
end. The colours of the paint are representing the appearance of something. Apparently, one of the colours can be seen every day, but which is it? A is black, B is blue, and C is white. Choose one of them.
Some puzzles are multiple choice, with answer buttons like A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. Touch an answer button and select it, then touch submit.
Did you hit the 2 button? You missed the 2. Hold on. Oh dang, there was a second part to it, and you closed it.
Oh dang it. Well,
Which color do you see every day?
I mean, you see blue every day.
Actually,
You
you
also
don't technically see blue. So, funny enough, blue actually doesn't exist in the sky.
In the sky. Well, the sky itself is not blue, it just scatters, but the sky is black. I don't know. That's
I
so
feel-
very little. That was full explanation. All right. No. Memo?
No?
No, we can leave ourselves a note.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm going to try blue and see what happens.
I don't think
Honestly, you should see all 3 of the colors.
Well, this is multiple. Oh, it's not multiple choice. It's just
not.
you have to pick one. All right.
Well,
Sure, I think it's black, but that's me.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I have.
Nope. Well, let's try black. I mean, we can only have 3 tries anyways.
Right?
Something that's being represented is found outside. Try again. Or the thing is white, black, and blue, and you see it every single day. And what is it? I don't know. So
Well, you can't pick multiples,
So black it is.
Well, I think it's black.
We'll try black, because the night sky is genuinely black. The void of space is
Yep.
black. Alright, so what is it then? What are we
I wonder if it
doing?
would actually tell you, though.
Right? What are we choosing? What are we talking about?
You did it. The paint colors are representing the appearance of the sky. Black is the night sky, blue is the sky on a clear day, and white is the sky on a cloudy day. The color that can be seen every day, regardless of the weather, is the black of the night sky.
That's fair. There we are, then.
Oh, that was completely not... Okay,
that finally makes sense anyway.
Like, because, yeah, through the filtering of the ozone layer and the atmosphere, that's the reason why it shows up in color in the way that it does. It's...
the blue light scatters from the full spectrum sun.
Yeah.
But if it didn't scatter, we'd just have the
die.
full white light of the sun.
Uh-huh.
And we'd also die.
Yeah, pretty much. Fantastic! You got it right! Well, I think you should have a sangria pompoño! Really? For free? For 2/3 of the normal price.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, no thank you. I just spent a fortune on food, and that's really all I'm interested in.
That's just what I like. No? I just don't want to buy my pompoños. It's such a long way from Sangria to sell my pompoños all over the world. We're sure Londoners would like them, but nobody shows any interest at all.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Would you like to buy a pompoño to cheer me up?
Uh-huh. No.
Doing business like this, it is not easy.
Yeah, well, maybe...
I'm also like, that feels way more like you go to another country and they try to sell you things rather than other people go to that country to try to sell you things, but okay.
I mean, you can do both ways. Like, supposedly Russians brought the nesting dolls because they went, this is a thing Americans love!
Yeah, no,
Going, buy your cheapest, bring your cheapest, most basic stuff ever.
Which is
and they
super
will
funny,
love it.
honestly.
They will love
The
it.
most ordinary child's toy in the world. Americans will love it.
It's made of whatever it is. Aha! The clock face you can see from here has its hour and hand intact. Look. So, wait, did you just contradict yourself then? Oh god.
Well, see, on the other side of the street, the clock was over there. But on this side of the same street, the clock is somehow over here.
I don't understand. Alright, whatever.
I don't know. I got nothing. We can't talk to him. He's too far away. All right, old lady.
To the old lady.
All right, woman. Hold on. Oh, you're hoping to buy something in the Lucky Clover? Well, I was hoping to browse at least. Of course you were, my dear. It's run by a lady called Clover Price. She manages the place all on her own, you know. She stocks the most beautiful clothes, and the hats and accessories are delightful too. But since it's just her running the place, her opening hours are rather hit and miss. She's very lucky to be able to pick and choose when she works. She really is a lucky Clover.
You don't know anything about her cat. Keep your muzzle out of other people's business.
All right,
Alright,
well,
now we gotta inspect the shop front.
I mean, we still need to... No, we've talked to everyone now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Alright,
Try our place.
we're going to just inspect our place.
Oh, closed for the day. Did you notice this little sign?
Apparently we put it up ourselves.
So in the place next to it. Yep.
Yep, I know that's the one.
Okay.
I just was... Alright, is it there?
The door won't budge. Looks like it is closed today after all.
Oh, bother. She's so distressed.
Sorry, miss. But you can easily come again another day, seeing as it right next door to the office.
But I'm in the mood for shopping now. You do sound rather spoiled, darling.
You do kind of, yeah.
Do you think it's really closed? Do you think the owner will open up for me?
Know when to give up, cat.
Dear me, you young tearaways never look where you're going, do you? Sorry? Just look at the puddle at your feet. Oh, goodness, you're right. My shoes have been ruined. Thank you, madam. I'm very grateful. Ah, don't mention it. Suede is terrible for getting wet, isn't it? It's funny that there's only a puddle here and nowhere else. I wonder why. There's nowhere for the water to drain away to, of course. That's the trouble. Speaking of which, there's a fun little conundrum I know about drains. I wonder if you've come across it before. It's another puzzle.
It's a puzzle! It's time for more puzzles.
Time for a drain puzzle.
It's drain my puzzle.
This puzzle's such a drip.
On my resources.
It's a drain. Oh,
It's a drain on my resources.
Here is some very complicated pipework. If you turn on the correct 2 valves out of the 8 valves at the top, water will flow out of all of the exit pipes at the bottom. If the pipe splits in 2, the water will flow both ways, but only in a downward direction. Touch a valve to select or deselect which pipe you will send the water down. Figure out which 2 valves are the correct 2. Alright, so you're going to get to 1, 2, 3, 4. So A will cover 4 of these, and then you don't. G goes 1, No. F goes 1, 2. E is 1, 2, 3.
And then it goes over off on the side, yeah? 4?
So the thing is we're not getting over here. So B is going to go 1. B's not going to do the first one, though. Neither is... The only one that can do the first one, as far as I can tell, is A. Like, no other pipe is going to... Oh,
Well,
no, this one will.
E.
E will do a number 1. Okay, so then B would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. Let's see, 1, 2... That seems reasonable.
Sure.
I'm not 100%, but I'm not super worried about it. That seemed good.
We got it. I was like,
I'm pretty sure. Some kinds of puzzles I do get. Numbers are not my strong point. You know, they're different kinds of intelligence. That just went away all on its own.
That was real fast. Puzzle 8, Pipe Nightmare, has been added to the puzzle index.
Puzzle X. Wonderful, dear me. I wish you could solve the problem with this puzzle like you solved that puzzle.
So basically it's the fact that there was water probably somewhere. It's not that it was a drain, but there was something obviously that happened.
There's always a puddle here after it rains. Did it rain yesterday then? One of my neighbours said it was raining in the middle of the night, yes. I didn't know what she was doing up, mind you. Oh, look, a witness! Possible witness! Sounds like it was just a passing shower or two, though. Rain in the middle of the night. I mean, that happens. Oh no, do we have the last clue? Overnight rain. Let's fit it together and see what happens. Has she got it? Has she got it? Has she got it? Does she know? Does Miss Layton know
well, the question is,
what it is now?
Because it'll be like, you need to piece it together. And I'm like,
oh, here we go. All of it in her head. Case completed. All right, what did we figure out, my dear?
All right.
What have we learned?
Neither Cat, Ernest, or Sherl noticed, but a sizable puddle in front of the Lucky Clover on Chancellor Lane attests to a strong shower during the night.
All right, solve it.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, because there's something else to do, right?
Yeah, that's all we got.
That's as far as I know. Aha! I've got it! I know what happened to the missing clock hand.
You do?
Indeed, this mystery is history.
Who did it then, miss?
All in good time, Ernest. We have to call Inspector Hastings first. He'll want to hear this, of course. In fact, yes, I should think the results of the forensic analysis will be ready by now. Ernest, could you trot over to Scotland Yard and pick up a copy of the results?
You mean the analysis of those samples they took from the scene?
Yes, that's right. Once we have that, I'll explain everything.
Because I, like any good detective, love an audience.
So what I have...
Oh boy.
Don't just go missing overnight.
We are suddenly in a cutscene.
Not necessarily. What if the hand melted during the night? That's a possibility.
Because it was a pastry.
It was.
It'd been stolen a long time ago.
I wonder. Aha! Yes! The hand of the clock must have been an enormous wafer.
Now you're taking the biscuit. Well, traces of a substance that could be wafer were found at the base of the clock.
Not surprised.
Yep.
Put me down, I know. They were stole it a while ago.
Making this up,
Please.
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 the samples collected from the scene certainly could indicate a wafer-like material.
He's so adorable.
He's
I'd be
adorable.
confused at first, but of course, wafer makes perfect sense. Oh yes, wafer makes perfect sense.
Wafer makes perfect
But
sense.
for the rest of us who aren't crazy,
It's a bit hard to swallow. I'm also like, it just rammed us into this cutscene so hard. It was
I know.
surprising.
I'm actually
I
really
was like,
surprised
hang
it's
on.
not having us solve this and put
Right.
it together.
Crazy, not me. Because the truth is stranger than fiction.
You're gonna say that.
Yes.
It's highly probable that the culprit is someone used to cooking cakes and pastries on a grand scale.
Yep. And also works the clock tower.
words, a confectioner. We're looking for a master wafer maker.
We found one.
Which we've already found.
And we found his brother.
And his brother. And they probably conspired together to do this thing.
You again. What do you want now?
Aha. Wasn't too far off.
Mr. Lipsky, it's about the person responsible for the missing hour hand.
Eh?
It's you, isn't it?
What are you talking about? This is not fair. You can't pick on me. What evidence?
What evidence?
If it's evidence you want, how about this?
How about this? I'll point at him. Pep!
It's drawing of hand.
I believe you made this, didn't you?
As a plan.
for
For
your
your
brother,
brother.
who had you make a giant clock hand out of wafer biscuit.
Yep. They're both
Ah.
stunned, poor things.
That was not super intense.
And now
but
we've
alright.
taken you somewhere else.
Not enough careful. Like idiot. I made stew. Dropped the hand, and it was broken.
And your accent changed.
Now ambassador is coming, and we are
Well, they were trying to
in
fix it because he
Or-
broke it.
Or they were trying to make a cake that looked like it so they could give it to him because he was wanting to see Big Ben. And they used the clock as a model, the actual clock hand as a model for it instead of just creating one, and then broke it when they were trying to do this thing.
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know.
So you came up with the idea of a wafer hand to buy you some time.
Or he was just tending to the clock, accidentally broke it, and he got his brother to put in basically a pretend one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It was only thing I could think of. But my Bratzy is not to blame. It was all my idea.
Trying
Oh, okay. It's trying
to cover up
Yeah.
until it's replaced.
I thought a plan, not you.
No, it was fine.
Quiet, Alex. I told you just follow what I say.
Shouldn't either technically be in trouble, just you for breaking it. The cover-up's way worse.
It's really very charming.
Eh?
Huh?
The idea of a giant clock hand made of wafer. It's a wonderful notion.
Also, like,
Sounds
where did it
tasty.
fall to break? They did mention going, like, the thing weighs so much, you just kill someone. Like, so where is the other hand?
So apparently it broke in half and is sent for repairs, but only the people who are repairing it know that?
Well, he did say it was sent out for repairs a little while ago. It just has never come back.
It just never came
because
back.
they don't have enough metal.
I don't know what me and my Bratzy can do.
What's a Bratzy? Is that your brother?
Oh,
I
that's
think so.
easy. See? Yes. Make another one. We'll present your wonderful wafer clock hand to the ambassador as a gift. What foreign dignitary wouldn't be delighted by a life-sized replica of a piece of one of Britain's most iconic landmarks?
That
Honestly,
would make
it
a
is pretty-
fun party cake.
I would love to eat that. I'm sorry, I'm like, wafer sounds great.
Also,
Like,
that would be super fun at a party. You know, here's a piece of Big Ben.
Yeah, right?
Ah! There we go.
Alright. Well, that was not as
Oh,
good.
there's
That's
okay. That's
adorable.
adorable. Except for they made it prettier.
British, you know how to entertain, huh? Whatever may happen, you will never exit our hearts.
And in the back, the clock hand's missing. That's adorable.
That is really cute.
So, Ambassador Fudefavar's visit went off like clockwork, and Britain's place as a family ally. As a friendly ally to its European neighbour was finally re-established through pastry.
And food. Honestly, food is a
food
pretty
brings
good
you-
universal language.
You're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. That whole wafer thing. How wasn't that just a shaggy dog story?
Ah, but you see, Sherl, the truth is always stranger than fiction.
Always.
Always.
And if it was fiction, it
And
would
I'm
have
gonna
been.
cry at you. Audience, it is.
Yeah,
Alright,
we're gonna say,
so,
all right, so that's the episode. That's great. We
and that's
finished.
the end of The Hand That Feeds.
Yeah, the first mystery. Ta-da! We finished the
Yay!
first mystery. Woohoo!
So save it.
Yeah.
And hopefully then, guys, we will get you actually back here for
The next
one. 'Cause
mystery.
we're having a lot of fun with this, actually. This is
Yeah.
kind of fun. I get a little frustrated with some of the, Oh. How'd you like the basket, Sherl? Was it comfortable sleeping in there?
Oh, look, he made an agency problem. It does shove you
Aw.
into things suddenly, quite
It
suddenly.
does. It's a little
Anyway,
frustrating.
let's see.
Yeah, thanks, Ernest. I bet you're sleeping on the street, that's for sure. Or worse.
Look at it.
Anything else to say out of a pound? Out of Battersea?
Better see.
Battersea? Well, if there's anything else that you need, do let me know.
I hear you're homeless at the moment, Sherl. You're welcome to live here at the office for a while, if it would help.
Yes, it would be a big help. This memory loss is a really rough deal.
It's such a rough deal.
A rough deal, but you wouldn't get that if I hadn't basically had words that would show up on a screen. Rough. I don't know who I am or where I come from.
I might not be homeless, but I don't know.
I've no idea. Just suddenly found myself wandering the streets. It's the first thing I remember.
I still would be asking him, well, where were you wandering? Let's find out where you started.
No kidding.
Until you spotted one of our flyers and decided to enlist the services of the best detective in town.
Yes, that was one of the leaflets I designed that you picked up, Sherl. Miss Layton had done absolutely no advertising at all since she set up here, you know, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. And basically, I'm calling her kind of a lazy person. That's alright. Although, we still haven't had any business.
And the job yesterday wasn't
sucks.
paid, but she seems to be fine. Apart from a vagrant canine.
Oh, well, excuse me for merely being man's best friend.
And also Scotland Yard, apparently.
Bah.
Now, Sherl, I didn't say I was dissatisfied. In fact, I plan to use your dogginess to the full.
You do? How? Actually, maybe I do want to know.
By having you do what dogs do best.
Sniff.
Using your nose. Follow the scent of a villain from the scene of the crime, for example.
Oh, I say, Miss Layton, what a champion idea. I'm surprised you didn't come with it earlier.
Yes.
Because we need to contrive now a reason for him to continue staying, since we're not actually going to be apparently helping him at all.
Pretty much. We're just going to have him through the whole story, not helped.
Pretty much, yes. Sherl can perform police dog duties with his heightened sense of smell. He'll be a wonderful asset to the agency.
Because we've suddenly just hired him instead of him hiring us, except for he's paying for his room and board, apparently.
I guess. I'd run your parade. This dog has nothing, no notable smells at all.
Sorry, that's way too many no's.
You telling us you can't smell anything? Not exactly. I can smell things, but no better than a human can, I say. How do you know?
Really? Oh, what a disappointment. I was thinking I might actually find a use for you.
You know, you would break the game if you could do that. Well, sorry, I'm such a letdown. Never mind. I'm sure Sarah will prove useful in other ways. And now there's a phone ringing.
Oh, look, we have a phone at the agency. Oh, the phone. Get that, would you, Sherl? Aha.
Why me?
Not everyone can understand you, you weirdo. Him? Well, if you can't help sniff out the truth, least you can do is take phone calls for me, and most people will hear barking based on your own canon.
Great. I'm a dog. I'll get it. Could be someone with a job for us.
Let's just stand here until it stops ringing. That'll be good. What can I set you working on, Sherl? You have to pay your way somehow.
Oh, you're rude.
I'm trying to... Oh, my lord. I've hired you. Cleaning the toilet, perhaps? Or filing? No, your post prohibits so many tasks. Oh, I've got it. You can be the Layton Detective Agency mascot. We'll stand you on prominent street corners touting for business.
Oh, yeah. I'll throw in a free massage as well.
Ah, it looks like Ernest is finished on the phone. That was the shortest phone call.
No kidding. That was Inspector Hastings from Scotland Yard, miss.
Inspector Hastings? Does he have a new case for us? He didn't pay us or hire us for the last one. He sort of just demanded our help.
Yeah, pretty much. A murder, actually.
Oh dear, people are already dying. It's heads off for you.
A murder? A big case at last! I love it when the death comes down. I'm sorry.
I just want so many horrible things to happen so that I can seem really important.
Because, you know.
That's what I want.
Well, yes. Except, it seems it's not that simple. The inspector said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. But actually, it seems it probably is a murder. Maybe.
Well, someone's dead at any rate. Someone's dead.
It's not that hard. Does someone get killed by something else, or didn't they? I don't know, but the inspector wants you to meet him at Scotland Yard immediately.
In the middle of the night. A murder? That might not be a murder, but probably a murder? Maybe. Well, it's certainly intriguing. I smell a mystery that needs unraveling.
Oh, bother. What's the matter with you? It's the last day of the Riversdale Festival, that's all. I rather hope to invite you to accompany me to watch the show this evening, Miss Layton.
Oh, yes. I'd forgotten the festival was on at the moment.
What kind of festival is it? It's a London tradition. It takes place on the banks of the Thames.
Is it? I thought it was Thames. I don't know.
It's Thames.
Wow.
It really is.
That's
it's
great.
Sherl, there are street stalls serving food and drink and stage performances and, oh, it's all rather fun. It goes on for a whole week, but today is the last day. As the climatic finish to the festivities, tonight will be the Riverside Show of Devotion. Well, that sounds like a romantic hoot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it really is. Lots of young men and women who are in love line up on opposite banks of the Thames and to face each other and declare their mutual love, because this isn't creepy still.
Because it sounds so cute.
What? In front of everyone else?
Good job.
Absolutely. They say that couples who declare their love at the Riverside Festival will find eternal happiness together. You see?
Really? I had no idea about that part of the festival.
It's jolly romantic, don't you think? I was hoping to escort Miss Layton so we could watch the show together, but now... Didn't you say it happens every year? It's always next year then. Isn't there, Romeo?
Also, if you're just going to watch, I guess you're going to watch other couples proclaim their love?
That sounds weird and creepy. Perhaps not. Actually, numbers have been dwindling in recent years. You see, there are rumors that they might even abolish the festival altogether. This may very, very well our last chance to experience it.
Oh dear, fear of missing out is hitting hard.
FOMO.
I must admit, it does sound appealing.
Really? The romance of it all gets you too, does it, miss? Oh, joy!
No, it's something else. Ah, sorry, Ernest, it's the food and drink stalls you mentioned that have piqued my interest. Right.
She's asexual, it's fine. Ruled by your hunger, not by your heart. You should be a dog. That's probably a compliment.
She'd be a great dog.
She'd be a great dog.
Food at festivals always tastes better for some reason. Don't you think? It's the atmosphere, I suppose.
Oh, yes. I couldn't agree more. It's sharing with that someone special that really does it, isn't it?
He is so
He's trying
love-struck.
so hard.
Yes, well, we mustn't keep Inspector Hastings waiting any longer, I suppose. Shot down. Come along, you two. We need to pop over to Scotland Yard.
Of course, miss.
All right, and that's it.
Why do I need to come?
Because you need to earn your keep. You're getting free lodging here at my office. Remember, unless you prefer the street corner advertising we discussed before.
Oh, grab my lead. Ugh, I think I picked the wrong agency here.
All right, that should actually be...
Oh,
lordy. We're in a cat... Okay, there we go. Thank you. Murder on the Thames.
Thames.
Just Thames.
There you go.
Thames
There's
is...
Thames.
All right.
So don't pep it.
Nope, I won't. So that is the end of this episode.
And the
thank
first
you.
case.
And the first whole case.
Oh, shit.
And it just goes off on its own.
Apparently. Well, crap, guys. Don't look at this anyway. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a fantastic day.
We'll follow this next time. Goodbye!